Okay, we started our season about a week ago. It's been a great week. We've had a great environment to train in. I hope it continues to be like this. I have a great returning group. Unlike the last 2 years, we've been very young. This year we are not, and I'm very excited about that. We return a ton of experience. Technically, we return 8 starters out of the 11 from last year. We have a great core of sophomores, juniors, and seniors that put significant minutes on the field last year. We are bringing in 12 newcomers, technically 13. We too had someone join us last spring, so it's a nice large class. They're incredibly excited. They're a feisty group. I'm glad to have them. They're going to contribute to the team's success this year. You know, for us, it's just about getting out there and playing our soccer. We play a really tough schedule. We open up with Grinnell in a week from today. We also will head down to Wash U the week after and play Washington University in St. Louis, along with a handful of other incredibly hard non-conference opponents from Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our conference season, to be honest with you, I think it's wide open. I think there's a lot of great teams. Last year during conference season, for the most part, we kind of beat up on each other. Dubuque had a fantastic run. So it'll be interesting to see who shows up this year. I really do think it could be anyone's conference to take. We're just going to continue to focus on our team, one game at a time. We have great leadership this year. Our captains this year are Lisa Trezino, Brittany Frush, and Sam Whipperman. However, we'll also have great leadership from our seniors, our 2 other seniors, Carrie Korogowski and Hannah Turner. They both will be contributing greatly. You know, for me as a coach, to see our team chemistry come together so early, so quickly is really, really exciting. The girls are getting along great. We have our first scrimmages this week, so it's going to be exciting to finally play someone else besides ourselves to see who's going to step up and contribute. I think a key thing for us will be scoring goals this year. We had a fantastic year. Last year we had 11 shutouts. We didn't really ever get blown out of the water by anybody. No one scored a lot of goals against us, but we need to finish more this year. If we finish more, I think you're going to see us do very, very well. Questions that you all may have for me?
Yes, Tiffany, with the departure of Chelsea Fry, how has that affected the program and you as a coach? I haven't looked to see if there will be a replacement or you have found a replacement. And then talk a little bit about how big she was to the program, not only at Wartburg, but maybe Shellmark as well.
You know, the position, how it's set up, we lose our assistants every couple years. That's what it's there for. It's to grow and develop young people to move on and do other things. So this isn't my first time transitioning with a new assistant. Chelsea was fantastic to have on the staff. She obviously played for me for a year from the area, so there was definitely a lot of bonus to that. It also is always really exciting to have a fresh start, have fresh eyes. And we do have a new assistant. His name is John Boss. He's coming in. He doesn't really know the team, so it's been awesome to get his perspective on our talent and what they're doing. The girls, Chelsea always developed a great relationship with the players and the community, and it'll just get our new assistant time to do the exact same thing. She's off doing wonderful things, and we couldn't be more than happy for her.
Last year, Morgan Neuendorf, kind of a pleasant surprise joining the team. What do you feel about her contributions for this year? Do you feel she can take the next step?
I do. Her transition was completely different last year. She came late into the game. She wasn't supposed to play soccer. So now her focus has been, I'm coming in to play soccer this fall. So we're incredibly excited for her. We're currently using her in a position where she will get the ball a lot, and she is ready to go. So I'm very, very excited to have her on the field this season.
Last year you didn't make the NCAAs. How much does that sting?
It does. Yeah, it does sting. The team we had last year, I'll be honest, I thought they were incredibly talented, and we played some very good soccer. We just were inconsistent last year, and I still think we were relying really on young people, first years, sophomores, to get the job done in critical positions. And what I'm excited about this year is I don't think we're going to have to do that. I'm hopeful that we're not going to have to do that. There's something to say with experience. Dubuque made the NCAA tournament last year, and he had a lot of seniors on their team. And the years past when we've made the NCAA tournament, we've had a lot of experience on the team. So believe me, it's hard. I hate to lose, and I love to win. But at the end of the day, I feel really, really lucky. I have such a great group of young women, and they work really, really hard, and I see a bright future for them.
Talk a little bit about Jillian Huser, maybe Charlotte. What do you expect from her this year and in the future?
Yeah, Jillian, she really turned it on this year as a senior. She contributed big time to Waverly Shell Rock in the attack, scored a lot of goals, created opportunities. I'm so glad. I want to be deep in the attack, so to add people like Jillian is huge. And, I think learning the speed of play and getting used to our style of play will take a little bit of time, but I'm definitely excited to have her and her experience on our team this year.
Do you expect her to compete for playing time this year, or is it more just a learning curve in her first year of the program?
I definitely think she's a competitor for time this year. We have a lot of first years that are competing for time, not only to potentially start, but to be critical individuals that come off our bench. The first year class is very, very talented, and we have a lot of different talent spread all out from the back up to the front. So I'm hopeful that a lot of them will step on the field this year.
Talked a little bit about inconsistencies. You guys had a great record at home, but struggled a little bit on the road. You think relying on the experience mixed with this talented freshman class will go a long way to help out with that?
Yes, absolutely. That is definitely a stat that I'm well aware of, one that I'm hoping to change. I do think we have some advantages playing at home, and that was clear. Our field is huge. It's a beautiful grass. We played some places that are a little bit more challenging, a little bit more small. Teams can sit in a little bit better against us with their game plan, so we have to make those adjustments sooner. I also think we kind of came on pretty strong late September and then fizzled out, so it's a matter of us coaching staff figuring out how we maintain and not just kind of peak too early this year. But having a deep bench will allow us, I think, to grow instead of peaking so soon. Last year, we played roughly around 14 people a game. I'm hoping that's a lot deeper this year.